Okay, so I have made a really dumb mistake. The gallery button on this camera broke, and so I couldn't preview any of the pictures or videos I'd taken. And so I decided to open up the camera for some dumb reason, and I opened it up, I think, a little bit too far. I went as far as taking off the LCD, which I think was not necessary to do like any checks on the button panel. Um, that was a dumb mistake. So I took off the LCD. Um, it looked fine. I then reinstalled it, and it was not fine. It looked like glitchy and stuff. So then I reopened the camera again. Make sure that the to make sure that the flexible was connected properly, and the connector and the board was put correctly. And that was apparently the time the flexible cable decided to give up, and it just dropped. I guess that was just something stupid from the manufacturing. The flexible cable was really creased, like it was basically, yeah, it's just like paper. You creased it, and now it's easy to break. And I guess combined with its old age, it finally gave up. Uh, yeah, and now I don't have an LCD at all. The literally the way I can see anything to record is using the viewfinder, which still kind of work, but it is also, I think, on its way out. It has a bunch of lines glitching, so I think this might end up being the last video or photo I ever take on this camera. Um, and it really sucks. This is like, I think out of all the cameras that exist right now, it's my favorite camera for vlogging especially. Um, the problem with this camera is that it is a very old model. This is the RX100 Mark V. Well, the latest one is the RX100 Mark 7, which I don't think they even manufacture. Do they still manufacture the Mark 7? I don't think they. I think they discontinued the RX100 series with like the ZV whatever series they have. I really like this series because, well, first of all, the Mark V. The Mark V has a f1.8 aperture, so it's really wide open. You can get a lot of light, and also, most importantly, for vlogging, you get a lot of bokeh from handheld position. Um, Unfortunately, with the Mark 6 and Mark 7, they removed that and replaced it with a telephoto lens. So you have a lot of zoom. It's a very long zoom lens instead, but it only goes as wide as f2.8, which is not as much bokeh. I mean, this is already not that much bokeh. You can see I'm holding my hand arm's length. It's yeah, unfortunate. So this is an old camera, an old model. So they already don't manufacture it for a while. So the used market is already still quite expensive at around $300. I got this actually at quite a bargain, probably around $250 with conversion rate or whatever. New the Mark V here is around $800-$900 with conversions. I think Mark 7 is still like, I don't know, over $1,000 or around $1,000. Yeah, it's quite expensive. And if I want to fix this camera, it's going to cost me at least $20 to replace the flexible. And I'm not even sure if I know how to replace the flexible for the LCD. So this just sucks. I was actually just planning to do a vlog, like an actual vlog tomorrow with this camera, but I couldn't open the preview, so I decided to do the whole fucking teardown, and now it's just practically completely broken. Truly, truly, truly something stupid. I wish Sony would just make another camera like this. God damn it, Sony, why? Is there really no more market for a point and shoot camera with a wide open aperture like this? Actually, I don't know what the ZV cameras that they sell, what aperture they have. Um, the thing is, this thing has a fucking viewfinder, which, I mean, it's just a gimmick, I think. It's not really very useful. It's on a very small camera. I don't use it all that often, but I am a sucker for gimmicks, so I really want another point and shoot camera with a viewfinder and flash and manual settings and zoom and a wide open lens. But I guess we can't have such nice things in this world. Yeah, I guess that's it. Hopefully, I'm in frame. I just have this as wide as I can, and my arm is getting tired, so goodbye.